Just quickly, one more thing relating to the UK, and you touched on a big show there with Budgie and things like that, and Motorhead. But you did Monsters of Rock, didn't you, 1983? And again, what an incredible lineup: Whitesnake and Meatloaf and ZZ Top and Dio and Diamond Head. That's a hell of a lineup. I remember speaking to Stephen Pearcy from Rat, and he said that they had a pig's head thrown up on stage when they did their show one year. I mean, what do you remember of your experience with Donington?
I remember I have many memories. Well, first of all, at Reading, we were getting bottled off the stage. We were getting bottled, not off the stage. And I stopped the show and famously called out, and that's a term for meaning invited to fight, 35,000 people, one at a time on the side of the stage. And the people just started laughing because this Yank's crazy. Because they could see I was serious. One at a time, line up, let's go. Stop throwing. And at that point, they sort of, said, well, you know what? Let's give these guys a chance. And then, we rocked out, of course. And then Lemmy and Pete Way and Fast Eddie came on stage. Sadly, they're all gone now, those three guys, And we had a moment. So when we got to Donington and we went out on stage, now we have a hit record in the UK. Yeah. I Am On Me, Kids Are Back. We've got a hit album. So the audience, the majority of the 45,000 people there are really into us. I would say maybe 10% aren't into the band. You know what? 4,500 people can throw a lot of stuff. And those 4,500 people started throwing everything they could get their hands on. So I tried the same stage rap. All right, side stage. But everybody had heard that one already. So they were like, ah, and they just kept throwing stuff. So I ultimately, invited our fans, the other 35,000 people. I said, where are my friends? And the place, those 35,000 people, hands in the air. I said, well, if my friend was on stage and someone was throwing stuff at him, I would kick the shit out of them. And if it was too big for me, I'd get a whole bunch of us and we'd pull that guy down and start beating the piss out of him. Well, the next song was like Altamont out there. I remember fires. I remember just fights all over the place as we're like ripping, I don't tear it loose, whatever we were doing appropriately. And so that was a moment. And we, they stopped throwing things.